And just so you guys know, I'm not using my phone to text or anything. I'm just using it for time. There's no clocks in here. So I'd like to just start class. Just find a seated position to begin here. So a lot of the things that we're going to do today, you guys have probably already done in other classes. I don't think there's going to be any surprises, but I don't think we've ever done just a class just to release and roll the joints. So hopefully this will feel really good and relaxing. We'll do a little shavasana at the end, so I hope that you guys enjoy it. But finding that seat, and just go ahead and lengthen up through the spine. We'll just take a couple of moments to come into our space. I'm so grateful that you guys are here tonight. Thank you so much. You can close your eyes if that feels good. Lengthening up through the spine, letting shoulders relax. And since we're at the end of the day, let's take a couple of really deep breaths into the belly. And as you release them, just really let it just whoosh out, sigh it out, get it out, whatever you've got that you've dealt with today. It's time to let it go, give yourself the space. So just take 3 deep breaths or more, beginning in the belly. Filling it up, letting that breath really expand through the belly. And if it feels good to you, you can expand up through the chest and feel the rib cage open up as well. If there's anything hanging on, give it that opportunity to shake it loose. You can maybe even say to yourself, I release, whatever it is. And just settle into your seat, let your legs relax as best as you can. And just take a couple of solid breaths and just let the breath fill the entire body. See if you can feel it start at the belly and just expand down the legs into the toes, up the torso, into the arms, all the way to the crown of the head. And if it helps, if you like to visualize things, maybe visualizing a light begin in the belly and then expand out. And then exhaling, letting it go. 2 more breaths like that, just feeling that light, the breath just expand through the whole body. One more time. And if you'd like, as you settle in here, to set an intention for your class today, go ahead and do so. And then if your eyes are closed, you can kind of tip your chin down to the floor and then just slowly open them again. So our first shape, we're going to go ahead and release the legs. We're going to draw them out in front of us. Finding a brightness in the toes, maybe removing the little fleshy parts from the bottom. And then come to a space where you can place your arms back on the ground. And if your arms are short like mine, you might have to tense your fingers. But we want to find a nice tall spine. And we don't have to be as rigid as we are in, like, say, Navasana or staff pose. But we just want to find some space up through the front of the body here and from the spine. So all we're going to do is we're going to take an inhale and brighten up through the toes. And then exhale, press the toes forward. Feel a little stretch through the shins. And then inhale. And then if you can, try to keep your heels on the ground so we don't want to hyperextend through the knees, and relax the knees. Bringing those toes forward, and as you exhale, point them. Inhale, just keep it going. We're going to do about 10 of these. I'll do my best to keep track of the count. If you want, you can close your eyes and just relax through this. And just breathe through. Imagine that the breath is circling around the joints, oxygenating the blood. I've already lost count. We'll do a few more. Let's do 2 more wherever you are. Good. So you're going to set the feet back down and bring them together. So the ball of the big toe touches, the heel touches. Again, releasing through the legs. Let the legs be nice and relaxed. But we still want to find that nice tall spine. And you might find that you have to contract a little bit into the belly. So we're going to take our feet and we're going to draw our pinky toes away from each other, but still keeping the ball of the big toe together. So they're going to kind of move it out. And then you're going to roll them in, keeping the ball of the big toe and the heel together. So same thing, we're going to inhale, drawing the pinky toes towards us. And then exhaling, rolling it down. So it's almost as if the sole of the feet is the inside of a book. And then when we inhale, we open the pages of the book. And then exhale, we go to try to close the book. And again, just kind of breathing into the ankles, into those joints. Helping our circulation. Getting the lubing up the joints. The name of the fluid in the joints escapes me right now. It might come back to me. Just keep it going. Let's do 2 more. And pause. And then 1 foot at a time, you're just going to roll the ankle. Roll it to one side, we'll say 10 times. And then switching to the opposite direction, same foot. If you've done your 10, go ahead and pause. You can kind of shake the leg around a little bit. And then when you're ready, go ahead and start on the other side. One side's probably going to feel a little bit different than the other. So do 10, and then go ahead and flip to the opposite side. And then after you've done 10, just relax the leg, kind of flop them around a little bit, back and forth. So with the legs straight, I'm gonna back up here just a little bit. With the legs straight, we're gonna straighten up the back again, and you're gonna take an inhale, you're gonna lift your leg, and exhale, bring it in. Inhale, lift it, press that heel out, spread the toes, exhale, bring it in. Inhale, lift, exhale, bring it in. Keep it going. Working through our knees, a little bit through the hips. Synovial fluid, that's what it's called. I knew it would come to me. Let's do about 4 more of these. Stretching that heel out, trying to, you can aim for a little stretch in the back of the calf. Two more. And release that leg. Take a little break, fidget a little bit, move the legs around some. And then let's go ahead and do the other side. So lengthen through the spine, inhale, lift, exhale, bring it in. Woo. Notice a difference perhaps. Inhale, stretch out, exhale, bring it in. Inhale, stretch out. Exhale, bring it in. Keep it going. Got about 5 more. Last one. And release the leg out. So we're going to find a wide leg stance here. And see if you can find enough space. We're going to move our legs. We're going to open and close the legs. So see if you can find enough space that you're able to do that. All right, remove the little fleshy parts. So to begin, and you can find a little stability with the hands again, we're just going to dip the toes in and then open them wide. Dip the toes in and open. Keep it going. So inhaling with one move, one direction, and then exhaling over to the other. A few more. All right, so we're going to find, go ahead and pause here. We're going to find a little bit of movement. So we're going to pull the toes in, and then we're going to bring the legs in. Pull the toes out, draw the legs out. Try that a few more times. In, roll the toes out, open the legs. In, draw them in. Open, open. A few more sets. This is actually making me a little warm. Getting a little exercise here in the hips. Let's do 3 more sets. If you need to pause at any time, please feel free to do so. Once more. Whew. And bring those knees in. Bring the hands behind you and just find a little windshield wiper here. So from here, we're going to move into a very familiar move onto our hands and knees. And I'm going to go ahead and pad my knees here. And we're just going to do half. We're going to do about 10 of these, but I just still want you to have that nice foundation. So spreading the fingertips out nice and wide, middle finger, pointer finger, moving towards the corners of the mat. Let that inner part of the wrist dip down so you connect to the thumb, the meaty part of the thumb, and also the ball joint of your pointer finger. You want to press up nice and strong, get that energy flowing from the palms of the hands up to the shoulders. And then pull in the belly just a little bit so the tailbone relaxes back. Top of the feet, press into the floor. Take a nice deep inhale. Let's go ahead and drop the belly. Nice deep breath. We're not rushing anything. We're really enjoying this movement. And then as you exhale, you roll, starting at the tailbone, roll up the back. Let the neck be the last thing to relax. Press a little more through the palms of the hands to get a little deeper stretch. And then begin your inhale back down. So deep, full breaths. Just noticing as we go up and down, just follow your own pace of breath here. Noticing if you see or feel something different each time you do it. You should start to loosen up here after a couple. Notice what's tight, what feels really good, the parts of the body that you can really get your breath into. You can sigh the breath out if you want. Really let the shoulders be kind of nice and loose. We don't want to drop, well, I guess we're going to drop the chest down a little bit. Never mind. Keep it going, we're going to do a few more. And you know, you are welcome to pause. You know, maybe in your cow, we can do a little kind of drop into your sides a little bit if that feels good. Or if you're in your cat, you can nod your head, yes or no. We'll really try to milk it for all it's worth while we're here. Keep it going, do a few more. Maybe on your next paddle, really make an effort to lift the chin and stretch the front of the feet. And then again, pressing for the palms. Let's do 2 more sets. So let's all meet in neutral in tabletop. So the next one we're going to do, if your wrists are getting tired, you're welcome to drop down on your forearms here. We're just going to lengthen and extend the legs. So again, find that foundation. And you might find you want to widen the arms just a little bit more for balance. We're going to hug into the belly. Let those shoulders be nice and strong and kind of hug them down the back just a touch. And then reach back with your right foot. So lots of length through the leg, and we want to make sure that our hips are even. And a good indicator is that our toe is pointing towards the floor and not out to the side. So all we're going to do, take a nice deep inhale, and we're going to exhale and draw the knee to our knee towards our forehead and chin. And this isn't necessarily like we do in class where we hug in the core, even though that'll be helpful, but it's not like we're trying to work out here. We're just working through the hip. So inhale on the out, exhale as you come in. Stretch it out. Let's do 5 more of these. And again, if your arms are getting tired, you're welcome to drop the forearms to the floor. Three more, you got it. Last one. Relax that knee down. Good. So find your foundation again. And then when you're ready, let's go ahead and reach that left leg back behind us. You can maneuver your arms if you feel you're dumping into one shoulder more than the other. And just check on that hip. And then when you're ready, taking an inhale and just exhale, drawing nose to knee. Inhale, stretch it back out, nice and long. Press through that heel, bring it back to center. And then out again. And then back to center. We got 5 more. Two more. Last one. And rest that knee down. Go ahead and take the right hip and dip it to the right side. So we're not trying to touch the floor here. Just getting a nice little stretch through that side hip. And then draw it back to center and go ahead and dip to the left. And back to center. So we're going to do just a little bit more in the hips. Again, you can drop to your forearms if you want to when we do this. We're going to center ourselves up and lift up fire hydrant. 1, 2. And again, you don't have to super tense your muscles or anything. We're just trying to just be soft in our movement, nice and slow and mindful. Lift on the inhale, exhale as you lower. Let's do 5 more. So the good news after this, we're going to work on our wrists. 3 more, you got it. Awesome. Bring that knee down. Let's go ahead and just go on to the opposite side. Lifting on the inhale, lowering on the exhale. One more. Relax the knee. So if you'd like here, go ahead and dip the hips back, and we're just going to rest for 3 breaths, finding child's pose. Stretching a little bit through the hips, releasing the low back. Take a nice deep breath, side out. And then let's go ahead and come on up. So we're going to come into a seated position. If you want, you can sit on your blanket. I'm actually going to grab a couple of blocks to sit on. It might be too high, actually. But you can sit any way you want. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you have a chair, if you want to do these hands and arms in a chair, you can do that. So the first thing we're going to do is relax the shoulders down. just reach the fingertips out. And you can find a little brightness in the fingers. Shoulders are relaxed. And see if you can kind of rock your pelvis back a little bit. And just kind of relax a little bit into that low back. So open and close the fingers. Just a few more, stretching those fingers out. Hopefully you can feel a nice stretch in the wrists and through the forearms. One more, and then we're gonna bring the hands up into a nice little stop position. And just for a second, while we're hanging out here, just notice the difference in the hands. My right hand is so much stiffer than my left. I can't get the right hand to straighten out as much as my left. No judgment, just noticing, but it is definitely stiffer. And it's so tight up my forearm. I think it's just because it's my dominant hand. The same thing here, open and close the fingers as we get this nice little stretch. And the arms might start to feel tired. If they do, please feel free to go ahead and release them down by your side for a moment. Just a few more. All right, go ahead and make some fists here for a second. And then we're going to bring our hands out in front of us like so. And we're going to pull them away from each other and then pull them in. Pull them away so the thumbs are going to come out and the pinkies are going to come towards one another. Out and in. So aside from restorative, this is probably one of the easiest classes that you'll ever take, but it's so good for the body. And hopefully you guys can, I think I'm recording it, they'll probably put it in the video library, but you can most certainly, I'm sure, remember some of these to just do in your own time. Just a few more. Let's do two more. And then release the arms. Shake the shoulders out a little bit. Shake the wrists if you need to. And then we're just going to go ahead and make wrist circles. So please do these slowly and deliberately. We're going to do 10 each way. And again, see if you can be mindful with the breath, using a full breath around one circle. So if you haven't already, go ahead and switch the opposite direction. got popping all the way up into my shoulders. Good stuff. Should feel all loosey-goosey by the time we're done here. Let's do about 3 more. Good. Go ahead and shake them out again. Now we're going to go ahead and bring our hands out, palms up. Take an inhale, and you're going to exhale, and just bring your hands towards your shoulders. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Would you like some cocktail shrimp? Exhale. Inhale. Champagne. Exhale. Inhale. Oysters on the half shell. Gross. Yeah, I don't like oysters. Keep it going, open it up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, welcome that energy in. Exhale, breathe it out. Let's do 4 more. Inhale. And exhale. Last one. Take a second, relax your shoulders, shake out the arms. This time, we're going to bring the fingertips to the shoulders, or if that doesn't feel very comfortable, go ahead and you can rest your fingertips on the back of the head and kind of at the base of the neck. So just decide what feels best for you. We're going to take a nice deep inhale here, and we're going to exhale and bring the elbows towards one another. We're not going to dip the chin. We're just working through the shoulders. Inhale, open. Exhale, bring it in. And don't worry if your elbows don't touch. Inhale, open. And exhale, release. So if you want, on the inhale, you can kind of open up quite a bit through the chest. If that doesn't feel good, don't do it. Just open, enough. Maybe just so the elbows are directly out from the shoulders. 5 more. Last one. Relax the shoulders, arms, give them a little flick, shake that energy out. And then let's bring the arms up into our goalpost arms, or our cactus arms. Take an inhale. Exhale, bring the fingertips down. Woo. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale down. Inhale. Keep it going. We have 5 more. Take a break anytime you need to. Last one. Exhale it down and release. We have one more thing to do with our arms. Take another second. We can roll the shoulders a little bit if we need to. So, we're going to draw the hands above the head. I think my fingers might go off screen a little bit here. And you're going to let them come behind you. Exhale, reach back. Inhale, draw them up. Exhale down. This actually feels really good after all the other stuff. Inhale, bring it up. And exhale, release it down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. A few more. Keep it going. Let's do 2 more. Big breath in. This time, see if you can really fill the torso with breath. And let it go. One more time. Big breath in. And release. Oh, let the shoulders go. All right, so come into switch your legs or whatever it is, where you can come to another comfortable position. So we're going to do cat-cow, but we're going to kind of exaggerate it a little bit here in our seated position. So we're going to take a nice deep inhale forward and kind of dip forward. And then as we exhale, we're going to hold on to the knees and dip it back. Kind of roll back on that pelvis, and then inhale, bring it forward. And exhale, roll it back. Inhale, bring it forward. Exhale, bring it back. Go ahead and use your own pace of breath. And just back and forth. Let's do about 4 more. Last one. Good. Come back to that straight back. So we're going to find a twist here. So let's draw the hands up on an inhale. And you're just going to twist to your right. You're going to bring left hand to your knee, right hand behind you. And use that right hand for a little stability so we can lengthen through our spine. And just go as far as feels comfortable. Again, tonight we are not trying to move necessarily into the full moon. We're just loosening things up a little bit. Relaxing your left shoulder. And then take an inhale, and you're going to lift through the spine and draw your chest forward just a little bit. And exhale back to your twist. Inhale forward. Exhale into your twist. Inhale forward. Exhale into your twist. Keep it going, bring it forward, full breath in, and exhale. Inhale, bring it in, and exhale. Let's do two more, bring it in, breathe it in, forward, and exhale. Last one, breathe it in, and exhale into your twist. On your inhale, lift it up and go ahead and come forward and take an exhale. Good. Let's do that on the opposite side. Breathe the hands up. And release to the left. Right hand to the knee or somewhere in that vicinity. Left hand is going to be behind you to help lengthen through the spine. And just pause here for a couple of breaths, just noticing if any of the back feels tight, relaxing your right shoulder. And then when you're ready, take an inhale and halfway forward, and exhale, twist. Inhale forward. Exhale, twist. Inhale forward. Exhale, twist. Inhale forward. And exhale, twist. Keep it going, a few more. Let's do two more. And then on your next inhale, straighten up, and forward, and exhale. So before we move into Shavasana, we're just going to move into the neck a few breaths here. So letting the head come above the heart space, you're just going to take a nice deep inhale and look up. But we don't want to drop the back of the skull all the way back between the shoulders. We're just lifting and stretching through the chin. And then exhale, bring it down. Inhale, bring it up. And exhale, down. Inhale, bring it up. And down. Go ahead and keep it going. Keeping that integrity in the spine so you can really get into that stretch when you drop your chin into the back of the neck. Let's do 2 more sets. And then on your last inhale, when you come up, just bring your head above the heart. Good. Take an inhale. On your exhale, drop right ear to right shoulder. Inhale back to center, drop to the left, exhale. Inhale back to center, and exhale to the right. Keep it going, inhaling up, exhaling down. You're welcome to close your eyes if you feel comfortable. And again, just notice how the neck feels, how the shoulders feel. Notice the breath too. If you feel that the breath is a little short, see if you can pause and draw in a deeper breath. And same with the exhale. Make sure your exhale is releasing completely. Every time you drop an ear or shoulder. So 2 more sets. And we began on the right, so we're going to end on the left. So wherever you are, just do 2 more sets. And then we'll meet back in the center. All right, good. Come back to center. So now we're going to look side to side. So take an inhale, look over your right shoulder, exhale. Inhale, center, exhale to the left. Just keep it going. Again, noticing if you feel anything in the back, what feels good, what might still feel tight. And just allow for that sensation. Of course, we don't want any pain. Just a few more sets. Let's do 2 more. Last one. Back to center. So I invite you for the next 30 seconds or so just to kind of feel into the body. Notice if there's any stretching or anything that you want to do. You can, do forward fold like I'm doing, or maybe you want to rest back and take a happy baby. You can do more twists if you'd like. Just kind of read into the body and see what it wants. And then when you're ready, we are just going to rest back. So find a comfortable spot, whatever that means to you. We're just going to take a few minutes to ourselves. Resting the legs out long. And then just let the toes fall out, and maybe you find a little bit of width in between the legs. And then while we're here, let's rest our hands on our bellies. And I invite you just to notice the breath. So just make that connection As you rest your palms on your belly, and maybe you can kind of get a nice sense of a little warmth there. Releasing through the shoulders, letting the face become soft. And then just find your breath. Let your belly start to get a little bigger as you deepen your inhale. Side out. Take another deep breath. Let's do one more deep inhale for good measure. Bring the soles of your feet to the mat. And then pressing into them, lift the hips and shift to one side and just come to rest. Kind of in a little fetal position here, just relaxing. And then when you're ready, you can start to add a little bit more movement with the hands, feet. And then go ahead and make your way into a seated position. And when you arrive in the hands to heart space, close your eyes, bowing the chin to the fingertips in honor of you and your practice. And just allowing for yourself to have some time in this crazy world that we're living in right now. Thank you so much for being here. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste. Thank you. you so much. Enjoy the rest of your night. Bye.